Before government will come and demolish your house, they will ask for your building permit and your land title, which is COB.
Distrust, betrayal. I think that's one of the major reasons why people prefer to work with real estate development firms, rather than approaching the Omonile.
Many people claim to be real estate marketer or renter or consultants. It's scam people.
Welcome to another episode of The Real Deal on Real Estate Investment. I remain your host. My name is ELO, known as ELO Properties and Investment. Today we'll be looking at the major issues on real estate because we are here to know what we can do, how we can solve the real estate issues. By my right hand side, I have the MD CEO of Authority Squad, known as His Fullness Properties. I have the MD CEO, the entrepreneur of Timeless Assets Limited. Mr. Solomon, how do you fit to join us today?
Well, I'm so excited because we are here to discuss many issues in real estate business and why some of our investors are being backed up because of what is happening in the industry.
Thank you very much. In this real estate, there's something I understand in terms of security, trust, and patience. And this man right here has it all. When it comes to documentation, he does not play with it. So I'm right here with Mr.
Amola Dingsi.
So Sam, how have you been in this place today?
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to be here today.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. So the major issues that we're having in real estate right now, because a lot of clients are scared, home and abroad, to invest back, not just in Nigeria, in Lagos as a whole. Why do you think investors are scared?
Well, the reasons are not far-fetched. Trust issue is the first reason why investors, especially investors from the diaspora, are scared to invest back home. They've had their own share of distrust, betrayal, and fraud. So they are very, very skeptical when it comes to investing back here in Nigeria. The issue of trust, even with family members. In fact, it's even rampant with family members. People work so hard over there. They send such money home for investment, especially real estate investment.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we had a lot of stories about happenings in the industry where people send money home for building projects, and returning to Nigeria, they find nothing, or maybe substandard development. So issue of trust is really, really a concern, and is something that is really affecting investment in their decisions of people in the diaspora in Nigeria. So another issue is the Omonile issue. It's not a joke, and I think that's one of the major reasons why people prefer to work with real estate development firms, rather than approaching the Omonile themselves. Because it's not easy. It's a huge mountain to climb. They'll show you shady. They sell your land to another person, highest bidder. One thing about them is that once they make money, they can sell anything. So if you are not strong enough, if you don't secure your property very well, you stand to regret, buying land from them. So Omonile issue, land grabbers, and government policies sometimes affect, because the funny thing is that people in diaspora actually they tend to get the negative news first.
Yes.
You'll be amazed that they will be the one to tell you what is happening in Nigeria. But the good news, you will hardly hear it from them. That's really common. So, and there are news out there that mislead investors, right? Because you see demolition everywhere, but the real cause of those demolitions will not be discussed. All you see online is that government is demolishing houses and all of that.
And secondly, you said something regarding yes and documentation. Have you have you encountered anyone? Have you lost your property to Molile or to government since you started?
Okay, yeah, the answer is yes.
As a developer?
As a developer,
Wow.
I don't think you'll be a developer for a couple of years, maybe 2 or more, and you'll not have your own fair share of these problems, right? If you haven't, maybe you should expect one. So, and that is why it's very advisable for people to invest with the right company.
Yeah.
It's not all about not having problems at all. It's about the readiness of the company to mitigate the problem or to solve the problem, right? So we had our own share, but we were able to solve it amicably without escalating the problem to our investors. Sometimes you have to pay for a property twice. Oh, did you? You just need to solve the problem. Sometimes you encounter problems and you just have to buy again. Oh, did you? You just have to do the needful. We don't have to involve our clients, in such situation.
Wow, that's a tough one. So, Mr. Spunes, I don't like addressing you as Solomon. I love addressing you as Spunes. So please bear with me on that. So, Mr. Spunes, why do you think investors are scared to invest back here in Lagos State, not just Nigeria alone? I'm talking about Lagos State.
Like one of my clients who invested with me, he told me before he invested with me, it took him like up to 2 years.
Wow.
Because I started talking to him when land was selling for 300,000 in Ekpe. That was 2002 to 3. When land was selling for 300, 400,000, 700,000. Back then, a few years ago. So before he later started buying property from me, he told me, say, Mr. Solomon, I gave my own blood brother 50 million naira back then. So buy property for me, if I'm a house. My brother squandered the money. So since then I'm afraid to send money back home. If my brother, my own brother can do this kind of thing to me. You are not my brother, you are just a... So that's just it. Some of them, they are afraid because of scam. There are many scammers in the industry.
Yeah.
Many people claim to be real estate marketer or rector or cause of that. They scam people with their money. So that's why many diaspora people, they are so afraid.
Thank you very much for that wonderful explanation so far. So, sir, Mr. Spunes, do you think the government is fair enough with the demolition?
Before government will come and demolish your house, they will ask for your bidding permit, and they will ask for some criteria and your land title, which is seeable, which is generally, we all know in Lagos State that if your land doesn't have seeable, it's not a good. So they are fair enough, because before the government will come and collect your land or break or demolish your house or collect your land back, you must make sure your land title are well positioned. So without those necessary things that government does not just come and demolish. Before they will demolish, they will make sure you have your normal bidding permit, fence permit, all those things are what government are after. Because of some few years ago, I hear about the demolition bidding that collapsed in, I think it was in Lekki.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of souls died, a lot of life gone. So those are the things that government are looking at. Before you bid, they will make sure the soil of the land is well tested. If you can carry 3 bidding, 4 bidding, 5 bidding. So I think they are
So they are fair enough for
fair.
the demolition. That's a good one. So back to my MD, sir. You made mention of mortgage system. Can you explain? Can you throw more light on that?
Yeah, this is something that is common in the Western world. I mean, in Europe, US, and the rest. But in Africa, we are embracing it by the
Yeah.
day, but it's not really common, or let me say, people are not really aware
Okay.
of it, and they're not taking advantage of it yet, right? And maybe the requirements are still kind of still, because over there hardly will you even find people that will pay outrightly once, for their houses. But in Nigeria, that's the culture. So, but investors are navigating towards that direction now. You see, we have some bungalows and all of that, at Bejuleki. People are, tapping into this opportunity. So, mortgage system is a system whereby people are able to pay for their building project over a very long period of time, depending on the structure of a particular company. Like in some countries, the way they calculate it is, let's say 70 years. So they will deduct your age from that 70 years. The remaining years, is what you can actually spread the payment. So if you are 40 years old and you have the mortgage, the peg year is actually 70 years, so they deduct 40 from 70.
So you have
That means you can spread over 30. So the thing is, mortgage firm will pay outrightly for that property for you. Yes, you pack in, you enjoy the property, right? So you'll be paying back the money in installment to the mortgage at a particular rate. That is how it works. So if we actually make it accessible to people, to Nigerians, right, you realize a lot of people will be able to take advantage of it, because there's still a housing deficit in Nigeria, especially in Lagos.
Yeah.
Our population is about 22 million, and every year we require about 1 million houses.
Wow.
But right now we are able to cater for 10% of that. That is 100,000. So we have deficit of 900,000 houses every year. You see, that's still we are still in there. We still have a long way to go, right? So, but with mortgage facility, even students, youth, civil servants will be able to secure exactly.
If I'm interested in a particular unit of a house, I can actually pay a down payment and move into the house while paying an installment.
No, not like that. Developer will still collect their full payment.
Okay.
Right. So, for instance, if King Solomon is selling a duplex for 100 million.
Yeah.
100 million naira. So, your mortgage firm will pay the entire 100 million naira to him, so that you can settle in, take over your property.
Okay.
So now you will not be paying back the mortgage firm, the 100. Maybe at the end of the day, if you want to spread it over 20 years, the total amount might be like 110 million. You understand? So you pay a particular down payment though, maybe 30%, 20%, it depends. So the balance, you are going to spread it over those years. So you only have business with the mortgage firm, not the developer. They pay the developer outrightly. That's where it works.
So, and secondly, I want to ask, regarding Lagos as a whole, where do you think right now, due to what Lagos state government is doing, where do you think is the best location to invest in, and why?
Yeah, that's a very simple question to answer, because it's obvious. It's Ibejuleki. Social media is trying to explain, to expose what is happening in Bejuleki to the populace, but they are not doing justice to it. It's just too big. It's a lot, right? Just let's start from the road construction. Understand, one of the best in Africa. This computerized road that you are seeing there will last for at least 50 years before it requires any major repairs.
Wow.
You understand? And it's very expensive. It's if you've been to the US, you realize, or if you study their road network over there, you realize that is what they really, really use over there. You know, it's a very quality road network. So, and food and logistics hub in Ekwe, it's a very big project. And the funny thing is that they are now expanding the project, right? Yes, they're expanding the capacity. We have the Film Village, we have the Alaro City, which is a tech hub, right? And then, Dangote Refinery is there. I think arguably the biggest single train refinery in the entire world, and the third largest. That's not a joke. And we have the deep sea port, and Amen Estate is there. Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway, you understand, all the way. I think the first phase is completed. The second phase will be launched in May, I think May 27 or so. Mr. President is coming to launch it. That's from Eleko to Folu.
Yes.
Eleko to Folu. Yeah. And by September this same year, they are launching the third phase from Folu to the boundary of Lagos and Ogun State at Odeoni. So these are massive projects. In fact, I'm telling you, you only need one of those projects, in some locations to really experience real estate boom in such location. Meanwhile, lest I forget, train track.
Yes.
You see that from Brahmadesoya, the construction has started already. You understand that's big deal. I'm telling you, in the next 10-15 years, Bejuleki would probably be finer than Dubai itself. And then next I forget, the new Lekki International Airport. Having another airport in that corridor, world standard, right? Will really open up the entire area. And this Lekki Expressway leads to K2 to Omo, all the way to Shagamu or Edine, and the express, and that one is constructed as well. To Papalanto, to Ilaro, and there's a lot going on. There's so much. So if you are able to secure even half plot in Bejuleki, half plot as a good one that's well titled, I'm telling you, you should congratulate yourself.
I'd like to ask Mr. Solomon, so far so good, what's your worst experience as a real estate consultant?
Okay, before I answer your question, let me add to what Mr. Captain just said about the developments happening in Bejuleki. I still have this client of mine who called me one day and said, Solomon, thank you for always pressurizing me back then to buy property. Because I know exactly I won't forget. I said, sir, why are you taking? He said, Solomon, if you remember that time when they say you call my shop, when I say maybe the same I come buy land, they sell land for 300, 400, 500. I have the money, but I use on the flex, I use on buy car. Now the car no move down, or the car no get value. When I now introduced, after that, he was just telling me the story. I won't forget. Land was selling for 300. He told me he was going to get back to me. 400 was going to, until the land become 1.5 million. That was when I sir, this land right there is now 1.5. That same this same here. Back then, the idea of food and logistics was not there. The Lagos International Airport was not there. There was no idea of all those things. So when land was selling 300, 400, 500. When I told him about 1.5, when he now subscribe. Since then, anytime I tell him, sir, we have new updates or new sharply, they waste time. They always Solomon. Now he's the one following me up. Solomon, Alpha, where is any new cheap land? So he has been back to back. He has been processing property in different locations. Ogun State, Ekpe, so like the question you asked, like what's challenge in real estate business?
Yeah.
Very was challenge. My only was challenge is that when I sold a property without a good title. That was my worst challenge. That almost took me to the prison. I didn't do my research very well about that property. Like Captain said you can pay. He bought land and you pay extra. You pay for the land again. So I marketed a particular property that even the developer said is nowhere to be found. So I didn't do my research about the property. I just marketed it, and up till now my client have not gotten this application. The developer is nowhere to be found. So since then I made up my mind that all marketing and property I must pick my coordinates, do my normal research about the title, the land, and those things. That's my research challenge.
Wow. That's a tough one. So how do you overcome it?
Okay, I overcome it through, I just have to tell my clients, see you, I have to go and meet my clients. See what they happen. This person here, I market this product. I don't know that this is. I made that mistake of not. This person that I went to go and meet. It is now my top client there. I build that relationship with him. I tell him the challenge. This is what is happening. Sir, this thing be see the project. Sir, it be here. Don't like I take Siam. Made the same connect that change. It was thank God he was an understanding person, mature man. Say, okay, Solomon, I trust you. If you never carry my number, so if you can tell me this. Since then, he has been always calling me. Where is the new property? Where is the affordable property? Any location?
Even on that. So you're trying to say that trust is the most important thing in business.
Yes, trust is.
I saw that we have a new product in the market. Can you explain to us more about the product and how it can benefit my clients, also with me as an investor?
Yeah, thank you. The newest products that we have in the market is Timeless Farm Estate. We started Timeless Farm Estate not because a lot of people are doing it, or because there is need for it. We are solving problems: food scarcity, food insecurity problem, and at the same time we are solving problem of investors buying into our land banking estates, and they were not able to generate something from it over a certain period of time, though the land is appreciating by the day.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, their capital gain is certain. But then they can actually
do something more.
Do something more. So we now felt like, okay, this particular estate, you are going to buy the land belongs to you. And Timeless Asset is going to plant on that parcel of land. We are going to manage it, we are going to harvest, and we are going to sell the proceed. So at the end of the day, the sharing formula, we take 30% admin management fee, or investors take 70% as their return on investment every year. So we started clearing already, and we have our nurseries for cocoa, oil palm, and coconut. So we are giving people the opportunity to invest in plantain and pawpaw plantation as well. So pawpaw and plantain plantation would start generating income after 1 year. And cocoa, coconut, and oil palm start generating income after 4 years. Though in the third year, you are still going to get something. Let's say 40% of, you should expect like 40% of the regular harvest.
Okay.
But in the fourth year, you can expect full harvest. So this is agro business. It's structured and it's profitable, right? We have partners. We partner with Cocoa Research Institute of Nigeria,
Oh.
and we have another partner, Experienza, from Benin Republic. They have wealth of experience in agribusiness. This is agribusiness. There's difference between agribusiness and farming.
Yeah.
Right? Farming is the process of growing things, and so, but the business part of it is what our forefathers ignored.
Yes.
You understand? And that is why their profits were minimal. But now we are maximizing profits by planting hybrid seeds, and we are not just going to sell the proceeds. We are going to convert some of them to finished goods. Like oil palm, we are not just going to sell the fruits. We would explore the other options, what you can do with oil palm. One thing you can actually get red oil, and then you get palm kernel oil too. Yeah, that's the one inside the kernel. You still get PKC, palm kernel cake. They use it for feed, for piggery, fishery, poultry. That's the basic part of their feeds. So these are the things that will still, extract from the fruits.
So
By
that means
doing
you're
that,
doing both, you're gaining both ways.
yes, exactly. Then we'll be able to maximize profit. You understand? Because logistics cost will reduce.
Yes.
You understand? Because everything will be done in the farm. We have close to 1,000 acres there. So we have enough land to play around with, right? So we are going to have all of this. We are going to employ a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians, So, and in this case, we are contributing our quota to national development. We are helping in the area of food security. We are employing people. Then we are creating an avenue for investors to make money while their land is appreciating.
Wow.
So we are not leasing it. We are selling it. We are transferring the ownership to our investors. So, and in addition to that, we are going to be giving periodic updates on the activities that are going on in the farm estate. They will see it, the process, how their crops are growing, harvest, and all of that. They are not just going to invest their money and then they will not hear anything until so many years.
Yeah.
So, and I think we are doing this at the very right time, because inflation does not have a very strong influence on agribusiness. That's number one. So you can keep your money in stocks, in mutual funds, but you can still compare it in agribusiness.
Yes, you're right.
Secondly, you will see that agribusiness, the industry, is having full backing of the government, both local, state, and the federal government. The subscription is encouraging. People I think we have sold more than 200 acres as we speak, and we launched the project last year December, right? So yeah, it's really encouraging. I'm personally glad that people are interested in farming, especially people from the diaspora. They're interested in farming, and we are doing our best. We are even ahead, schedule, right? So yeah, that's about the
The
main
farm.
projects. And
Oh,
another thing is to make it convenient for our investors. You have the option of paying over a certain period of time. You can actually pay a down payment of 1 million and you spread the balance over a certain period of time, like 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year.
thank you very much. I'm blessed to have you guys today. And to you out there watching, hoping to invest in real estate, still thinking, this is another opportunity for you to make that first move right now. Because you don't wait till you invest. You invest and wait. Send us a DM today. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video to someone that needs it. You might be an help to somebody else. Love you. Bye.